Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to online classes of Iqra Hufaz Boys Secondary Schools, a project of Iqra Education System. My dear brothers, in the last video lecture yesterday, we discussed about the types of letter, format of letter, and I told you that I would exemplify you with a letter writing from year 2011. So here you are. Let's go through this sample letter writing from the year 2011, and I have already informed you that we would cover all the letter writings from year 2011 till 2020. So in the series of that, this is the first sample before you on the board. We will go through this part by part, and I will explain you how to write or simplify every part in a real letter writing. But before I explain you this letter, let me tell you, there are 6 parts of letter. Part number 1, address of sender or writer. Part number 2, date. Then we leave one line and we start body, and in the body there are 2 paragraphs. Greetings with salutation, and the second paragraph is purpose or detail. Then the next part is closing, and after closing we again skip one line and then we write ending, and in the end we write name or signature. I also told you yesterday that we start the address of sender and date from the half of the page from the right hand side. And we also start the ending of the letter from the half of the page from the right hand side. So here you can see on the board that the address of sender and the date are written from the half of the page from the right hand side. And here in the end you can see the ending with regards XYZ. This also starts from the half of the page from the right hand side. The rest of the parts are starting from the left hand side from the margin line. Let's go through this sample letter, and the question for this letter is: write a letter to your friend asking him about his plans for winter vacation. Now let's go through this sample. We will start from the address of sender or writer. It is examination hall, comma, A.B.C. school, comma, Karachi, full stop. If you remember, in the video lecture of application writing, I explained you that we never mention the name of the school or our own name. Instead, we use A.B.C. school, and for our own name, we use X.Y.Z. Here I have done the same thing. You will never mention the name of your school or your own name in an academic letter writing. After the address of the sender, we will mention the date. I have given you an exemplary date here. You will write down the date on which you are writing a letter. January 1st, 2020, full stop. And then you will skip one line, and from the left hand side from the margin line you will start salutation, dear friend. Instead of word the friend, you can also use the name of your friend. For example, dear Ali, dear Abdullah, dear Ahmad, dear Muhammad, whatever name you want to use, you can use. Dear friend, comma, from the new paragraph you will start your greetings. I was happy to receive your letter and hear from you. I felt good to know that you are in the best condition of health. If you remember, this is the fixed format of letter writing. You have to use the same format, the same greetings for every informal letter, a letter which you are writing to your family, friend or relatives. Then you will change the paragraph and you will start the second part of the body, which is purpose or detail, why you are writing this letter. I am writing this letter to ask you about your winter vacation plan. What about visiting Karachi for a week or so? As you know, the climate of Karachi is moderate. Hence, it does not restrict any recreation activities in any season, unlike other cities with extreme weather. Here, I would like to explain you the meaning of weather and climate. Climate means the permanent weather conditions of an area or a city. The permanent weather conditions of an area or a city is called climate. And weather means the state of atmosphere as regard heat, cold, dryness, windy, rainy, etc. So weather can be dry, it can be cold, it can be hot, it can be windy, and weather can be rainy. So weather has different conditions. While the permanent condition of weather in any area or a city is called climate. We will further go ahead. Hence, it does not restrict any recreation activities in any season, unlike other cities with extreme weather. You know the meaning of weather. Weather means the state of atmosphere. What do we mean by extreme weather here? Extreme weather means the weather which is very cold in winter and very hot in summer. Such weather is called extreme weather. There are many cities of Pakistan where the weather is extreme. When it is hot, it is too hot there. When it is cold, it is too cold there. So that weather is called extreme weather. We will further go ahead. We may plan to visit amusement parks and different places, even seasides which you are deprived of in your city. Here the word deprived means suffering from a lack of something, or suffering from the unavailability of something. So deprived means a person who is deprived means a person who has no availability of something or who has lacking of something. So deprived means suffering from lack of something. I hope you understand the meaning of deprived here. I will read this sentence again for your better understanding. Even seasides which you are deprived of in your city, which means which you do not have the availability of in your city. Make up your minds, plan your visit and inform me in advance. Here your body has completed. Now you will change the paragraph and you will start closing of the letter. I hope that this correspondence will keep us in contact. I will be waiting for your response at your convenience. Take very good care of yourself. Pay my salam to others and love to kids. Here, your closing has ended. Now you will skip one line and you will start the ending of the letter from the half of the page from the right hand side. With regards, comma, x dot, y dot, z dot. Now I will exemplify you the same sample letter writing on a page from your register. Here you are. First of all, you will write down the date, English date and Islamic date, and in the center of the dates you will write down CW. And on the top of the page you can see there is a page number written. I told you in the very first lecture in how to maintain your register that you have to mention the dates. You have to mention the pages number from the first page to the last page. I hope you have done it. Then from the first line you will start your letter. And on top you will give the heading of year 2011, so that when you are retrieving back you should know that this letter was written from the year 2011. You will start the address of the sender or the writer from the first line, from the half of the page from the right hand side. Examination hall, comma, A dot, B dot, C dot, school, comma, Karachi, full stop. Dated January 1st, 2020. Then you will skip one line and you will start salutation from the right hand side, from the left hand side from the margin line. Dear friend, as I told you, you can instead use the name of your friend. Dear friend, comma, then you will start a new paragraph for the greetings. I was happy to receive your letter and hear from you. I felt good to know that you are in the best condition of health. Here the paragraph of greetings ends and you are going to start the next paragraph of purpose or detail. I am writing this letter to ask you about your winter vacation plan. What about visiting Karachi for a week or so? As you know, the climate of Karachi is moderate, hence it does not restrict any recreation activities in any season, unlike other cities with extreme weather. We may plan to visit amusement parks and different places, even seasides which you are deprived of in your city. Make up your mind, plan your visit and inform me in advance. Then you will change the paragraph for closing. I hope that this correspondence will keep us in contact. I will be waiting for your response at your convenience. Take very good care of yourself, pay my salam to others and love to cats. Then you will skip one line and you will start your ending of the letter from the right hand side from the half of the page. With regards, comma, x dot, y dot, z dot, full stop. Okay my brothers, that's all for today. In this video lecture we have sampled a letter writing from the year 2011 from the past 10-year papers. In the next video lectures we will cover more sample letter writings from the year 2012, 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17 and onwards. We will be meeting again in the next video lecture soon inshallah. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.